Alexios Komnenos finally caught him with help from the Turks. The Norman threat was suppressed, but the Turkish threat was not. Many Romans just abandoned their posts and left Anatolia to the invaders, but Nicephorites trained locals to be heavy cavalry and revived the Athanatitagma, one of the many units lost previously. Despite his efforts, the military situation in Anatolia wasn't improving much, while his meddling with grain prices literally caused a famine in 1076 in Constantinople, where refugees all over the empire fled, from Asia and Europe, where the Catapana of Dorostona Nestor revolted and got the Pechenegs to plunder their way to the capital due to dissatisfaction with Nicephorites. Nestor didn't take the capital, but he went back to Thrace with his Pechenegs still raiding the empire. Along with military and political crises, the devaluation of the Solides dropped to an all-time low, and the Roman economic situation was so bad that Michael earned the nickname Parapinakis. Michael Duca's complete failure to reign and the collapse of his empire sparked two revolts in 1077, that of Nikephoros Vataniatis and Vrieneus, simultaneously in Asia and Europe. Vrieneus was hailed as emperor and marched on the capital, but Michael sent Hussel and Alexios against the European usurper, while Vataniatis mustered what native Romans of Anatolia he could and Turks by allying with Suleiman ibn Kutlimish, the Turk who took Nicaea in 1078. For his help, Suleiman and his Turks were allowed to settle next to Constantinople itself. While in the city, Michael abdicated due to public pressure and Vataniatis became emperor. People might have saw the old general as a hero, but Vataniatis basically created the Seljuk Sultanate of Rome that his successor spent so much time trying to reconquer, by enlisting the help of the Turks. The judge Michael Ataliates certainly saw potential in the new military emperor and dedicated his history about recent fortunes of the empire to Vataniates, hoping that the old Vasilevs will find it useful and save the empire, and our other historian Psellos died soon after the fall of his pupil. Nicephorites tried to flee to Hussel, but the Norman predictably betrayed them to the new regime. The eunuch was tortured to death. Vataniates married into the Ducas clan to secure legitimacy, even though his bride, the wife of Michael, Maria of Alania, was 50 years younger than him, and now Vataniates needed to deal with usurpers and Turks. Vrieneus was still undealt with, but now Vataniates sent Alexios many mercenaries, and after a bloody battle at Calabria, the rebel was defeated and blinded. Then Vataniates had to face the rebellions of Nikephoros Vasilakis and Constantios Ducas in 1079, which were put down, then that of Nikephoros Milesinos, who seized the remnants of Roman Anatolia in 1080 with Turkish aid. This revolt Alexios refused to quell, since Milesinos was his brother-in-law, and soon young Komnenos would revolt too. Vataniates named the non-Ducas heir, which alienated all the Ducae, including Alexios' wife Irene Ducaina. So with the help of the Ducae, Alexios seized the capital in 1081,